5 o'clock Friday, then we are going to investigate and prosecute, not bring a civil lawsuit, but prosecute them for aiding and abetting prostitution and other crimes as well.
That was the South Carolina Attorney General on what he thinks Craigslist ought to do in shutting down erotic services from the state of South Carolina.
And for an update now, we are joined on the phone by him, the South Carolina Attorney General, Henry McMaster. Mr. McMaster, thanks for joining us again this morning. So in the last clip that we just showed, you said you would prosecute Craigslist if they did not remove the erotic services category by last Friday. They did not do so. Now what are you going to do?
Well, we opened an investigation at 5:01 on Friday, as we promised. And Friday night, one of our sheriffs made either 3 or 4 arrests off Craigslist up by Carowinds, right across the street from Carowinds, just south of Charlotte in York County, Rock Hill. And I presume that there are others that are doing the same thing. We are preparing for a prosecution. We are investigating. We are moving forward.
Who are you prosecuting, sir?
Well, it takes time to do these things. Of course, the number one defendant, Mr. Jim Buckmaster, who is the man in charge of Craigslist. He's the one that we've been, the attorney generals from around the country have been talking to about this. We started back in November of 2008 announcing our concerns, and we had an agreement then. They cleaned it up. They haven't done it, and we gave till 5 o'clock last Friday, and they still haven't done it. So we are open the investigation, and we're moving forward.
He has, Jim Buckmaster and Craigslist, announced that they will take the services down. They will change it to adult services. They will charge. It will be different. Here's a statement from Craigslist, quote, "We are optimistic that the new balance struck will be an acceptable compromise from the perspective of these constituencies and for the hugely diverse U.S. communities that value and rely upon Craigslist." Yesterday, Jim Buckmaster on his blog basically targeted you, sir, and saying, why don't you go after those small papers, those other websites, the community papers, and all the online ads? Why are you just targeting Craigslist?
Because the sheriffs are doing exactly what he's asked me to do. What I'm doing with statewide authority is we're going after Craigslist. Craigslist is the big promoter and facilitator of prostitution through this service that they allow prostitutes to put their ads on.
So do other papers, is what I'm saying. So do other small papers. Why not target them as well?
No, well, they are being targeted. They've been targeted by sheriffs and law enforcement all across the country. They make arrests there. But Craigslist is the one that, with just a few keystrokes, can eliminate the major vehicle for prostitution advertisement in South Carolina.
Okay,
We've asked them to do it.
Mr. McMaster, thank you for giving us an update, and keep us posted how your prosecution of Craigslist and the CEO goes. Thank you.
Okay.